Good morning, everyone. Respected guests on the dais, all the stakeholders, friends. Today, we are here for the event, and I've been told that the session on e-governance. See, about e-governance, now let me tell you first that nowadays it is called digital governance, and even the designation Government of India of my post, I was the first person where the Joint Secretary e-governance was changed as Joint Secretary Digital Governance. Today, I will be taking you, or in fact, I will be running through the journey of all the Digital India module which we are doing. Yes, of course, Kerala government have done a wonderful work in IT, and we all can see that. We'll just start. Ready? Everybody, yeah, some of you must have seen this news about the German minister appreciating the UPI, and this is all just one glimpse. So crores and crores of UPI transaction takes place in India, and you must believe that yes, it is only in India that such a high volume is there. Basically, the foundations are jam. I will say the Jandhan, Aadhaar, and mobile. We all know this is one of the best digital infrastructure in the world. We all are part of that. Jandan accounts, the finance account, again, it was a revolution. Aadhaar, our identity, we all are a part of it. More than 137 crores. And mobile, yes. I think there must be many people sitting here who must be having more than two mobiles and more SIMs. And that's the penetration. I will not go into the details, but let me tell you, Aadhaar not only about the identity, but if we talk about the verification and the other programs like the e-sign, DBT, Aadhaar enable payment services, it's being used for all types of authorization and verification. Now we are also planning to come up with some national beneficiary mapper where all the citizens will have the ID, and that ID will be. So basically, we are coming up with an NBM tool. Now, what is this NBM tool? NBM is a national beneficiary mapper. We'll be giving an digital ID, a citizen-centric ID, to all the citizens where all the schemes and the programs of Government of India will be run through it, and that will be a eKYC based ID. Here we can just deep into the mobile subscriber base and all what we are doing with the telecom network. DBT. DBT again is a huge success for the government of India. Almost more than 312 schemes, and there are the figures like 32.5 trillion Indian rupees have been disbursed with almost 2.7 trillion savings. And annually, if I put it in the correct figures, it's more than 7 lakh crore rupees directly going into the accounts of the beneficiary to the DBT method. So there is a huge saving. And we all know earlier what happened. There were a lot of fake IDs, the ghost IDs, duplicate IDs with all the malafide intentions. So we have cleaned that, and this is also a successful story. Jivan Praman again is a revolution. I remember 10 years back, I was CEO Zila Parishad in Sivni. I am from Madhya Pradesh cadre, and there was in the pension which we distribute, after 100 years also we have to verify if the person is live or not. So some people were so old, and 100 years old man or woman, you can't expect them to come to the office and show the face and sign something, put a thumbprint. So obviously the staff, the Gram Sevaks, the Patwari used to go to their house. and they used to go and then see them, and yes, he or she is alive and come back. But now with Jivan Praman, I think all types of such certification is easy, and it has helped the banking system, the pension system, and that's again where the correct benefits go to the right people. So this is one part. One nation, one ration card. The European countries have done good work. Estonia again have done good work. So, so one of my colleagues said that the Estonia have done very good work, and then you must also do that. No doubt. See, all countries are at different level and doing their own strive. So मैंने कहा हमारे यहाँ करोल बाग में मैं कर लूँगा. That is equal to Estonia, because the population, the huge population in India, to work for it, to serve it with some digital platform is again a magnificent task. So can we believe that more than 79 crore people are the part of National Food Security Act? 79 crore people getting the rations, lakhs of POS shops. So it's a huge infrastructure, again enabled by Aadhaar and the biometric system. We can talk on this for the whole day, in fact, but I'm just putting one slide. So this is also one of the great achievement of the government. UPI, as I said, that more than 492 banks are integrated, and by volume, it's more than 10,000 million till today. The volume is 10,000, and if you calculate by the value, it's 15.79 trillion rupees. So this is the penetration and the way which UPI is growing and helping the country in different ways. Again, I have a very good program which I am a part, and that is DigiLocker. I think, how many of you have installed DigiLocker in your mobile? Obviously. Now see, DigiLocker, as we all know, is a personal wallet, document wallet, where everybody can carry his own ID, PAN card, any certificate which can be verified with the academia and all that stuff. So right from the birth certificate to a death certificate, everything is there. And now we also came with Entity DigiLocker. What is Entity DigiLocker? So a DigiLocker is for a citizen, but Entity DigiLocker is for a company, a charitable trust, MSMEs and all. So it was announced by our Honorable FM in the budget, and the product is ready. We have already launched it and it's going. So it's a paperless governance, and more than 20 crore users, 20 crore people are a part of DigiLocker who have downloaded the app. More than 630 crore documents are issued. So on an average, I can say that one person who is using DigiLocker have already issued verified 30 documents. Now see, this is a huge success. Sitting here, there is an exam going on in a state, and they are verifying the certificates of the candidates of the constables with DigiLocker. And half of the people don't turn up because they know that if they give the fraud or the fake certificate, they will be caught with a DigiLocker. We have the income tax data, we have the other data, all the crucial data like APF and all. That is how the cross-referencing and through the API and all the data works. But this is a magnificent platform, and we are also giving such applications to all our friendly nations. So the India Stack program. The India Stack program in the world, all the friendly nations, we have DigiLocker, we have Umang, we have API Setu, and number of good programs which all our friends in Africa, in Latin America, in the other countries, they are using it. This is just a glimpse. We'll just go through Awaj, volume.
Is paving the road ahead to empower and enrich many lives. Towards digital progress, it has emerged as the hero by helping citizens with faster service deliveries in paperless and presenceless mode. Witnessing exponential growth even during the pandemic, with millions of users already registered and accruing its immense benefits. You see, DigiLocker has now become one of the key components of the e-governance ecosystem. A transformative governance game changer that is revolutionizing every sector, plus proving as a boon for all the students, and lays unique support for India's growing fintech sector. Moreover, DigiLocker is designed with all the necessary security measures to keep your data protected and safe. So, what are you waiting for? Access a range of documents such as educational and personal certificates, pension and bank statements, identity documents, and many more in digital form. This means your documents travel safely with you on your smartphone. Download today.
Bhashini. Anybody here can tell me something about Bhashini? What is Bhashini? Obviously, it is about the Bhasha, language. And yes, very much. Anybody from MITI here? DIO Saab? CSC guys? So Bhashini is again a wonderful program where more than 14 languages are built into that data set, and it is a part of a integrated program. We can also, I've just recently made a small film on that. We can just go through that.
Bhashini, 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 Bhashini. बोलो इंडिया, सुनो इंडिया, लिखो इंडिया, देखो इंडिया. बोलो इंडिया, सुनो इंडिया, लिखो इंडिया, देखो इंडिया.
पूरब बोले पश्चिम समझे उत्तर कान मिलाए, दक्षिण के स्वर यूं घुल जाए, देश झूम के गाए.
मन से मन की बात चले, नए ज्ञान का द्वार खुले. बस एक यही अभिलाषा है, भारत की हर भाषा अपनी भाषा है, अपनी भाषा है, अपनी भाषा है.
भाषिणी नए दौर की स्वर्णिम आशा है, स्वर्णिम आशा है, स्वर्णिम आशा है.
भारत की हर भाषा अपनी भाषा है. नई एकता का सपना संजोए भाषिनी, भारत को एक डोर में पिरोए भाषिनी. नई एकता का सपना संजोए भाषिनी, भारत को एक डोर में पिरोए भाषिनी. बोलो इंडिया, सुनो इंडिया, लिखो इंडिया, देखो इंडिया. बोलो इंडिया, सुनो इंडिया, लिखो इंडिया, देखो इंडिया.
See, so basically, Bhashini is a part of a bigger India AI program. Thank you, thank you. So India AI program again is a need of the hour. We all know we are sitting on the edge of an AI revolution in the quantum world, and we need to work very smartly and tactfully. How we will be driving through the India AI program. You must be knowing a small example of Chat GPT. You people must be having that app, and many must be using that. Now Bhashini with 14 languages. In India we have lot of languages, dialects and all. So one good thing it will do is it will create, translate and modify all the data set, because what I want to say here is that, see, the data and the data sets will take time to mature and evolve. But as we are early and we have already brought this platform, and when the India AI program will be launched, the data sets, the large language modules, the supercomputing power, the Bhashini model will all be helpful for the India AI program. So a person sitting here who wants something, expecting something in Malayalam, and the app, if you request the app and the platform, it will give you. It may be health, it may be education, it may be any other fintech solution. So that's all about. Umang, again, Umang is our one of the signature platforms, and we have a lot of services, more than 1700 services in 23 languages, and you can just go and deep dive into any of the service you need with lot of potential. My scheme again is a wonderful scheme where a person, you want to check with your eligibility, with your age and all the credential parameters for which government scheme you are eligible. You may be eligible for a pension, you may be eligible for a scholarship, you may be eligible for some any village level, if you want to do some work from for any villager. My scheme provides it because it is on the eligibility base. The national beneficiary mapper, which we are bringing, again will be the higher version of my scheme, because here we will be having a eKYC data of almost all the citizens. Work has been started in 6 states in Government of India, and few states we are boarding. So again, this tool will be helpful. API Setu, let me tell you, API Setu, we have more than 4,000 API published. And here the Kerala government should also pay attention that if the if the Kerala APIs are there, it can be a win-win situation. And the APIs are very, very critical also. Like we have the CBDT, we have the financial APIs, where the data is fetch, cross-refer. So let me tell you, if a person is eligible for a scheme and the scheme is there that he shouldn't have a two-wheeler or a four-wheeler, he should be from that level. So the data goes to the Vahan portal. Vahan is a server of Ministry of Transport where the person owning a vehicle, a two-wheeler, four-wheeler, so we can cross-reference the data and just pick it up. So these are just few examples, but again API Setu is doing a wonderful work with more than 1,000 publishers and more than 500 consumers. And monthly there are more than 6 crore transactions. Again in education, I will run down, we have programs like Diksha, Academic Bank of Credits, National Academic Depository. For the WCD Portion Tracker, Portion Tracker was appreciated all along the G20 group. When the G20 summit happened, this was one program which really made a difference. Again, we have agri platforms like Soil Health Card, the e-National Mandis, M-Kisan, Kisan Sarthi. This program is about the farmers, and we with ICR, Indian Council of Agricultural Research, we are almost training, guiding, coaching crores of farmers on a digital way, giving them live sessions from the scientists of Krishi Vigyan Kendras, and live sessions of feedback, question, answers, crop oriented, disease oriented. This is a fantastic program, and today we know that more than 10 crore people, 10 crore people who are farmers are a part of PM Kisan program, who are receiving the benefit. So they are also part of this, and this program will be heading ahead into Kisan Sarthi 2. Again, with the health platform, we can have a whole day discussion on the health. We have the Ayushman Bharat, NHA as an authority, the e-hospital. Kerala is doing good in the e-health project. And Government of India and the Kerala government, we are working together for the citizens of Kerala in the e-health project, the reproductive child health, RCH, health insurance, and e-Sanjeevani. E-Sanjeevani is basically online diagnosis of your anything. You have a fever, you have a headache. So I can tell you one recent example, what happened? A diplomat, ambassador of an African nation also came for the G20 summit, and she was having some fever. So she said that we need to consult a doctor. So our ex-secretary said, yes, why not? But why don't you try e-Sanjeevani? So that was the standee. And then she went there. She just entered some data, and the prescription came with the medicines. And then she said, oh, wow, what is this? So these are small products, small apps and small platforms, but they make a huge difference. And when we say we don't need a doctor for that, for some basic consultation and all the generic medicines we need. So it is more than, we can say, 400K daily consultations are taking place. And a lot of other health apps, I think. So digital public infra, as we say that last 7-8 years, it have done wonders, and almost $27 billion have been saved. Now this is a huge amount. Lakhs of crores of rupees are saved by becoming digital. And this happened in the last 6-7 years. Before 2015, you may remember, or anybody can just challenge me. I feel that, yes, in the after COVID, obviously in COVID, post-COVID, there was a big boost. But last 7-8 years, it has taken place. Thank you so much. There is one film you can show later on, anytime in the interval and all. And I'll be open for any question if you have. That's one. Thank you so much.